The flight to London will be due in a couple of days, and I have to say goodbye and make a lot of errands and, of course, make a lot of arrangements. And I have to keep all of this bicycle actually to make it unaccessible to the weather. For example, if there could be a rain, so I put it in some hidden areas that are safe, because I wasn't gonna be there for the whole duration of the residency and that I'll be staying in London. And these are like the healthy restrictions that I have during those projects, and some limited time that are the window of opportunity that I'll be able to insert in while doing some work. For example, these are ubiquitous part of my daily existence, the bicycles, and it's been growing and growing a lot. So yeah, before days before, we had some queue dates and a lot of inserts, for example, of these works that I need to prepare and submit ahead of days, and some things that I need to also check on. And I cannot really comprehend some other people who are just throwing trash in front of my studio, outside of the street. Uh, it's unbelievable. So I have to prepare some boots and hiking shoes for this ticket to the Gasworks London that I'll be partaking in a couple of 3 months duration. And the trip was quite worthwhile, and at the same time tiresome for this physical body of mine. It was roughly 21 hours from onset of the trip going to the airport, and then I can just take a note that this is one of the biggest plane that I had ridden in my existence. It was an Emirates. So it took off on a day of 6th of January. It was barely like the aftermath of the holiday, and I have to leave shortly. Weather was fine. Of course, it was in the beginning of the January of 2025, and what else can you expect? The typhoon and storms had gone past by for the couple of months. Like 2024 had an ample of typhoons, got reaches to a number of 25, roughly to near to a 30, and there were recorded like 3 or 4 strong ones, really strong typhoon that hit in the farther north of Luzon, and 2 of them also in the middle part of the country. And for the meanwhile, during this video that I recorded, it was already past midnight, or I just forgot the time already, that I am about to land in Dubai, and I have to wait for a couple of say roughly an hour and a half in transit before moving to a different airline. And so it was like a raise of a heartbeat, because of course you're a first time to transfer and fly to this airport. There might be a little language barrier, and who knows, it's gonna, but I managed. So this is already the flight that will head me to my final destination, which is the London. And I keep on checking as I couldn't sleep. Well, the sleep in the airplane is quite short, and few naps are happening. So I'm so lucky that when I arrived in London, the weather is not so rainy. And up until now, as I am recording and overlapping this audio in the video, is that there was just one or two occasion wherein the rain fall, but it wasn't that strong and it's not that intense. That it was just like barely a drizzle, and I was quite irritated by this situation wherein my luggage got destroyed, probably with the throwing of those people who handled it. So it was very much mishandled. But I think I can make a DIY of this, and I can just do a tape by the time that I'm gonna leave. So one thing that happened during this arrival mine is that there was a mistake actually of the booking for a taxi. So the person was really annoyed. This Indian driver was really annoyed of me because I was. He said that he went there a couple of times and I wasn't like looking at him. So, but he had this inkling that he might be I might be the person that he was looking for, and he told me that he's about to go because otherwise he would be just like spending his time waiting for a person that might not be there anymore. But we managed to pull it through, and he was able to send me to the address, and I was lucky that he was about to lose his patience and leave, so there could have been another a chance for me to miss the the, the transportation. So here I am in front of the picture that can be shown that is shown in this guide as the welcome guide, and I have to cover this part because this is very sensitive. And so yeah, the box actually was so just the combination of numbers for us to open the keys, because we haven't had keys, and this is the common key for like the cleaner of the house or whoever is part of the residency people who would like to enter. And so there's a secret code. Being here really means and truly means a lot, especially for my practice and of course my personal life, that it would somehow get me the opportunity to further this research and to develop my work, and all aspect in that realm would somehow be influenced by this big step and big part of my artistic career. And I can just remember the time that I started writing for the open call, like two or three several occasions that I had been late. I wasn't able to catch up with the submission due to a lot of frustrations and family issues, and all of those layers that happened like years ago. But the thing is that I'm so glad that I had developed this persistence to keep on keeping on. So here I am in this moment that I probably would would greatly affect how things would move along forward for the whole experience of this residency. And
if you're the last one to leave, if you leave
yeah,
after
so
6
this
o'clock,
is
lock
like
that door.
a few seconds before this video ends. Have been shown to our studio, to each and every studio that is assigned for us.
So there should be a number on each of your keys.